Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more No Man's Sky 2026. We're over by the first cartographer. We're gonna get started right away. So much to do for these guys. Let's get going. Probe Vy'Keen lore. We're just clicking through fast as possible. I'll tell you which one I'm picking. I'm picking leave. Let's go. We gotta go do something for this guy. Collect a Vy'Keen artifact from an ancient ruin. They've marked a location. So we're going to the left when we leave. Alright, here we go. Missed it. Missed the scan. Missed it. May as well scan the planet. Where are we going? To a desert filled with water. Now, desert just means rainfall, so that's possible. But you would expect a planet with that much water and a sun and an atmosphere to get some rain, to get a lot of rain. Alright, approximate location, we're looking for a ruin, I believe. Let's hit H. We're getting further away. There's a ruin right over there. Right on the shore. Should be some words for us here to learn. Or not. That's odd. Is that not odd? Well, there's one word. Huh. Alright, well, we'll talk to the plaque. We'll get the thing of Herc. A storm. Okay, let's get going. Speak in Vy'Keen. It's a good thing there's a word there. We would have learned one word at least. Speaking like maybe you need to know 2 or 3 words. Book of Herc. Alright, so we witnessed the history of Herc. Got some sentinel tension, so we're just going to hop in our ship and fly away. And we already lost aggression? Okay. Well, it takes a few seconds longer than that normally. And we could have just teleported because we're a Corvette Expedition save. But it's 10 seconds to the space station. And it's a Corvette Expedition save. Why wouldn't we want to be in our Corvette? They're cool. Okay, Vy'Keen done. That only took 4 or 5 minutes. Well, we still need to talk to the guy, so 5-ish minutes. Now, the Gek is going to be the problem. The Korvax guy is going to have us go underwater, which is fine. Just got to go to an underwater ruin. The Gek guy has us do 2 missions, one at a time, one after the other. Very frustrating. Ask about the Atlas. Ask about Sentinels. Ask why it's a liar. Ask about 16. And that should be it. We get to leave now. Alright, next up, Gek. Korvax. We may get interrupted to go talk to Nada. We're not gonna. Yeah. So we're gonna go change our mission to patterns in time again. Hit the map. And that's interesting that it's not telling us to go anywhere in particular. But here's a Korvax space station right next door. We'll try that. Because we're gonna need a Korvax space system with water in it, I think. Well, there's water here. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah, and we've got a mission marker. That's perfect. Coordinates received. Nice looking space station. Okie doke. We should probably start trying to save some extra time by teleporting. I do like flying my ship, but there's a lot to do today, especially today. After today, it's mostly just warping. Not much left to do in the mission, which is great. We're almost done. Alright, so we gotta go to a mission marker. It's gonna be right at the door. No, behind the space station to the left again. Okie doke. So, if we get a mission marker... Oh, it's a paradise planet. Nice. To go to the space station as soon as we get the relic here, I'll use a teleporter. In fact, I'm going to make it now. So because we are a Corvette Expedition save, I can make these for chromatic metal. I learned the recipe during the expedition, and that expedition ended, but I didn't have to leave it and unlearn all the stuff I learned. So I can still make these. We are 200 away and getting further. Let's go this way. Closer. Closer. Now, I do not have aquatic landing gear in my Corvettes, so I'm just going to get out of my seat above the water, close to the water, because that actually lets you... Oh, right, yeah, this Corvette has a bit of a problem. We need to beam down to the planet. You can't hop into the thing when it's hovering, so I can't spacewalk in my Corvette. Downside, I know. 125 that away. Basically, if I kept going in a straight line, we would have got there. Is it right below me? It is. It's just really dark. Ah, flashlight would have helped. Okay, I'm gonna want a weapon. There we go. Let's charge it up, Mr. Eyeball. And there's probably another one at the other entrance, but we don't need to bother him. We've got an entrance right here we can talk to. Access that memory. Then we get the Divergence Cube. So I'm just going to hover here underwater for a sec, wait for a mission marker or not. Yep, we have a mission marker telling us to go to the space station, so let's go and use this. And we're still underwater. That's neat. Cool, we don't have to fly out of the space station and back in. Reveal that Divergence Cube. We'll talk about some stuff. Take the nanite, don't resist. Ask about the Atlas bargain. Take them. Alright, leave. There we go. Now we can do the Gek. We're on track. This might be done today. Maybe. Oh. That's right. I teleported to the space station. We're in Terminal 2. Okay, it's going to change. No, I hit map right as we left. That's good, because as soon as you get out of the space station, it changes to go to the space anomaly. So it gave us our target. That's great. Sneaky. Now we might get tasked with going to space anomaly to tell Nada what we learned about the Korvax. Yeah, see? No. Alright, we're going to need to do 2 missions here. So I'm hopeful that the first Gek mission we get is something very quick, like Pirates. Pirates is a nice, easy one. We'll fly out of the space station. We'll fly towards the planet a bit. We'll fight 3 pirates, and then we'll come back. Unless it's advanced pirates, and then it would be 3 waves of pirates. Still not too long a mission. Come back and do another one. If it's something like scan minerals and it sends us to another star system, I'm gonna not have a good time. We could check out what the missions are first, but we need to talk to the cartographer before we can do them. Ask about history. It's not going to tell us nothing till we learn to raise our rank. Alright, Saliva. Is that really your name? I'm backing out. I gotta read it. Ah, Salva. That's not an I as the second one. Pretty close to Saliva. Raid a planetary harvester. Okay. No, we could just take this and abandon it. Take this and abandon it until we get one we want, but this is not a long mission, to be honest. It's a very quick mission. Especially since we have these. In fact, now the reason I don't have a stack of these up here is they don't stack. I would keep these on hand, but it's 30 chromatic metal and chromatic metal stacks. So I don't have them made. I just make them as I need them. If you know somebody who has a Corvette Expedition save, they can trade you these items. It's got a blue sky. Looks like a paradise planet. Who's hailing us? Oh, it's Apollo. Apollo went through the portal. We're going to crash into the planet. Are you alright? What do you see? I don't know. Follow stairs. Oh, we're going to crash. Did we go into the planet? That's neat. And communication. Bonk. Okay. We just had our nose buried in the snow. That's all. Okay. H. Are we right above it or something? I'm not getting... Oh, there's a target marker. 400. Getting further. Now, this is a moon. We should be able to get a good view. I went way too far. There's a facility right there. It's yellow. Easy to see. Still have our weapon equipped, I think. Yeah. Need to shoot the door open. Need to go inside. Talk to this terminal. And click download data. And that's the end of the mission. We've got our mission check mark there. Now we still have Sentinel Heat, but we don't need to wait around for that. We can just do this. Alright, what is mission number 2 gonna ask us to do? And I did want that thing. Rare Planetary Depot, that's even easier. Except, no, it's about the same. We'll do it. Oh, right.
Alert. Navigational data received.
This one might be right out the window on the Paradise Planet. Right at the door. Yeah, I don't know that this is Paradise Planet, but it looks like a lush. It's a verdant planet with salvageable scrap and lots of water, so don't hunt your salvageable scrap here. Alright, now we're not going to be able to see this one from the sky, probably, unless I recognize the terrain. We're looking for a bit of a divot, and it's going to have 5 barrels in it, or spheres. 500, getting closer. We're very close. We're getting further though. Getting further. There it is. So we are going to land. You do need to land. You can shoot these with your ship and blow them up, and you will mess up the mission. So don't do that. Alright. So the Sentinels don't like us being here in the first place, but our mission is just to blow these up. There we go. Mission done. Return to the mission agent. I will. So yeah, that was definitely longer. That was almost the same amount of time as the Vy'Keen Cartographer and the Korvax Cartographer put together. Now we did get some salvage data. That's nice. We got a salvage frigate module, which is great. We need to wait for our marker to appear above this guy's head though before we talk to him. There we go. Now we gotta harass this Gek to tell us about their history. About the first spawn, I guess. Do they feel guilt? I don't know. Ask how. Ask about 16. Breathe. And say they will be free soon. They still tell us not to be judged. Yeah, well, I don't judge you. You were born way after your ancestors were horrible conquerors. It's not your fault. Alright, so we're done with the cartographers. Back to Null. Return to space to locate a hollow terminus. You know where I think I'm going to return is this planet, actually. Storm or not, I'd rather find a hollow terminus here. Whoops, that's not scan. That's scan. How far away are you? 24 seconds. Clouds are not making it easy. Alright, we're below the cloud layer. We're 1,000 away. Getting further, so it's up the hill.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Getting further. Where are you, Hollow Terminus? Clear faster, Storm. There you are. Aside from the storms, nice planet. Okie doke, Null. What do you have to say for yourself? Think you're so big. Yeah, I should have accused him of already knowing. But it's just faster to tell him what you know. What does it mean? I'll listen, try to get away is the same result. Ask how they know. Alright, and what can be done? It won't speak to you. It'll speak to me. Sucker. End communication. And it's Apollo again. They got out. Share coordinates. We're on the same planet apparently. Why can't we see each other? Data might be wrong. We're in different universes, buddy. We always were. That's why Artemis is dead. Okay, we're gonna go and meet at the distress signal. "16 of 16. Wow, we made great progress today. I expected this to take more than half an hour just to do the Cartographers bit. Those teleporters really cut down another 2 or 3 minutes of time. Okay, no, we're not informing NADA. We're going to go 16 of 16, 23 minutes away. So how many NADA encounters did we skip today? 3 or 4? So keep that in mind. We could have made an extra maybe 480 Quicksilver. We could have increased our Quicksilver quite a bit. If we were trying to race towards a living ship, we could have. Now, we've got a weekend mission to do, so we can get to a living ship amount already. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Am I? It's 100 away. There it is. Is there no ship here at this crash ship location? That's weird. Yeah, there's nothing here. Well, we don't need a crash ship. We're good. We're happy. You know what? Are you guys underground creatures? You are. Are there other underground? There aren't. We got the only underground creature? That's interesting to me. That's some free nanites we could get. 11 creatures is totally worth it. Alright, so this is all we had to do is talk to this. We didn't need to get a crash ship. Okay, energy surge, portal. We gotta go to the portal. This time, I think we're gonna remember to switch ships. This one here, again, only breaks your landing gear. It's okay, it doesn't break everything. We're not going to the end of the galaxy today. We have 16 warps to do next time. Wow, yeah, very nice. Pink water, very light blue skies. I don't really normally like yellow haze, but it It's a nice contrasting color to go with the pink and blue and teal. Very nice planet that has storms once in a while. Alright, we're looking for a portal. Do we get sent there directly? That would be great, game. That would be fantastic. It's nighttime, might be hard to see. We're 1,000 away. I pointed right at it. I couldn't see it. It was why can't I land? That's way far away. Thanks, Corvette. Well, we don't need you anyway. What we need is... yeah, you'll do. Or, even better, a shuttle. This is one thing shuttles are absolutely great for. It's wrecking. Oh, we're parked on the wrong side. Probably got to charge this boy up to...
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
whoops.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Ooh, we are out of cadmium. Oh, no, we aren't. It's on the Corvette. Okay, we'll try emerald for all of these. It's only 6. I just don't have too much.
Technology recharge.
Maybe I do. Maybe it came back from a frigate mission.
Recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
There we go. Input those glyphs. You know what? Something I want to do. I am going to hop in here. Fuel. Yeah, look at that. 16%. Boom. Okay, hop out of our seat, because that would have been embarrassing. We switched ships just to break a shuttle, but we couldn't call in our good ship when we need to. Now this ship is already wrecked, but that's fine.
Weather warning.
Wow.
Incoming storm.
Perfect. Alright, let's get over there. We can blow these up these days. I don't know if we can here, but when you're outside of a Corvette, if you're in range, you can. Alright, I do want to learn some Atlas words. We'll grab this one. It's always a word. And like I said last time, this one is almost always a word. Endless sky we could get. Cool. Not a lot of words here. The more Atlas stations you visit, the more they pick up until you get near the end of the Atlas path. And then they disappear like completely. Oh, this one. Gotta turn off all the lights. No extra words? Alright, well, the timer says we're done, apparently, and the dismiss button isn't working. Come on, phone. But we're not done. We gotta talk to the Atlas, too. Maybe we'll even learn some of the words it says. Demand an audience. Nope. Personality interface. We don't want to wipe the system. We'll do that later. I think we need to submit 6 times or something like that. Or maybe that's later. Simulation, nothing's real. It's both of them. Defiance. Doesn't matter what you pick. Traveler. Did my world please you? They sure did. Even the stormy ones. I'm a traveler. Get my judgment? Yeah, I'm real. If I'm not real, how could you choose to die or not? No, I don't want to die. Receive my judgment. I allowed Artemis to die. This has helped Apollo. I'm merciful. I'll accept your judgment. Doesn't matter if I accept it. Yeah, I know. I know. Been through this a couple times. What does 16 mean? "16 minutes of operational time remaining." So, the Atlas is a computer simulating the world, and in its reality, that computer is falling into a black hole, or some sort of gravitational anomaly. And so are we. But 16 minutes to the Atlas could be eternity to us. Ooh, this is a nice planet too. Call in our Corvette. And we're gonna wave goodbye. That is it for today. Until next time, everybody. Have a good time.